did we never hear about
There
these
are new
guardians?
billets being posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't... It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get... But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So...
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready. I could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for... Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing, really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. There. You happy? You got what you came...
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I...
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a...
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his... But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Makes all his stuff to order. But the fella who commissioned it refused to pay.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide...
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe?
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost with...
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask round the market.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will...
have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
Ah, yes. Our mysterious... I'll stick with nectar if it's all the same to you. What seems to be the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post just because they can't be dealt with when they're spot. Right. Well, the people of Valisthea are going through. The last thing they need is and perhaps I can.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor all...
Ready, go? All right. Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. Work will have to wait. Vogel, look sharp. Nice try. Something there, boy. Could that be our man? Are you all right?
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you...
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name...
She's not an easy woman to bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a... She sent...
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider...
You should be. He's a master of his art. And not an easy...
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a and I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually... Well,
What is it?
treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it.
In that case, I'll see that...
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some grief. You send your blacksmith, Mark.
Will do. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
That monster's taken quite a liking to...
And with a bit of luck... How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded...
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Still, I'm glad you found him.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway.
It's good to have you back, Black.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble carrying. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got...
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cut. Right, now that's thanks, Clive.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
We're not alone.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy. Too slow. Let's try. You lose. Rest well. I know I will.